Good morning and welcome to the Budget Modeler and Totally Scale Models Does Voyager. Janeway.
Janeway?
Oh, yes. Yes.
No. 7 of 9.
Oh, dear old Terry. No, Jerry, sorry.
It's like Jerry Ryan.
Yeah, it's Jerry Ryan, not Terry Ryan. Don't know where I got that one from. Anyway, hello and welcome back. We are doing our Voyager build. So we've been away for a couple of weeks as Steve was not present last week. He had other commitments. So let's catch up and see where each of us are. So let's go to him first. Morning, mate.
Hi.
How are you?
Right. I'm good. I'm good.
What's up?
I need to change cameras. There you go.
All right.
Right. So as I did last week, can continue on with my nacelles and the nacelle arms. I've got to drill. No, not those ones. Those ones. I've got to make. Well, I've made the hole big on that side. I've got to do it on that side as well. And then the same goes. Well, this one that's got to be made big. I've started making it bigger on this side. And I've got to do the same thing on this side. And then I have to secure in some red flicker LEDs. I've soldered one already. And it's good to go down through there. But that's why I have to make that bigger. That will sit there, and I've got to do the same thing on that one. And then I've just got to respray my blue, my blue, my clear blue on that one and on that one. And then I can get them all together, and then that's the nacelles hopefully buttoned up. And then I can start on the landing shuttle bay area. I've drilled holes there for the nav lights and the flashy blinky white. I've just got to run the cables inside. So we'll see how far we get today. How about you?
Excellent. Looking really good, Steve.
Thank you.
Well, me, I have done nothing, absolutely nothing since then because I was really busy with, if you didn't know, the 48 and 48, which I've been involved in the auctions. Steve's been involved the past couple of years, but couldn't make this weekend. Are you going to get involved next year?
Oh yes, because I got to tell James not to make it Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because obviously having a wife with 3 kids, I have to sort that out, and then also with my hopefully job, Mother's Day will be a big day, busy wise. So
yes.
Yeah, it'll be the whole weekend. So I'd prefer to be the weekend after, if possible. I know it's Paddy's weekend, but hey ho.
Yep. If you don't know, there is a live stream that James, Carl, and I did last night. Pop over to the Model Officer on YouTube and have a look. If you're interested in getting involved, then sign up for it. No prizes. It's just getting involved. There are a couple of challenges if you're interested. They are a couple of kits to build. You can build this kit or that kit. Actually, I'll start again. Right. You can just get involved. Build what you want, when you want, how you want over the 48-hour period. That's it. That's for that one. The next one is there'll be a choice of a couple of kits to build. You can build one or the other or both, depending on how much of a glutton for punishment you are. And then what you can do is you can take as many of those kits as you want So 1 or 2, and use 3 parts of them in a kit bash. So
Okay.
world is your oyster. Oh, Carl and I are going bananas over this. My mind is just going blip, 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 blip. My fingers are itching as to see what kits there are.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, it is. But there'll be more details on the Model Officers Mess on Facebook. So do a hunt for Model Officers Mess. Go there, have a look, and it will be coming out fairly soon. But jump in and join Model Officers Mess. We have auctions and all sorts. There's all the videos over there. I've got to watch the American ones today, their auctions, because apparently they went bananas.
Oh God.
Yeah, we've raised over £8,000 so far.
Wow.
That's the initial one. So
That's
don't hold
fantastic.
to £8,000. Yes, it is. It's awesome. Thank you. Oh, we've got Jim from the Windy City. Hello, Jim. Well, good morning, Steff from Chicago. Subscribe to your channel over the weekend. Model on, mate. Thank you very much. Don't forget, give some love to Steve as well. Totally Scale Models. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. As Gary always says, the Imperial thumbs up. I am stealing that. Yes, mate.
It's up there.
Yep. Totally
Yeah.
Scale Model. There you
And
go. There's me. And he's the other side. So anyway, for the 48 and 48, there's quite a few of us who did trackers.
I know I got my tractor, but never got around to building it.
Here you go. I've still got to finish the base, but
That looks
that's
nice.
what it's going to look like on the base. So, is it a load of rocks? And his wheels fell off, so he just left it. And people have been doing silly things like taking pot shots at the windscreen. And
A band. That is good.
thank you. So I really enjoyed that. That was great fun doing this. My first effort at real heavy rust.
That's cool.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. It was great fun. So
That's
that was my
in it, taking part and just having a good laugh.
yes. It's an absolute scream. There you go. Good morning, Steve. Indeed, I will subscribe to the channel too. That's from Jim Alticott in Chicago.
Oh, very glad.
He was in every single stream, but bless him, he fell asleep during the American auction. And
no!
Yes. So what am I going to be doing today? I did have, where have I put them? Ah, there they are. I'm going to be doing those things.
Oh, your favourite.
Putting the resistors in the correct ones. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Is futile.
Yeah. And if I get the opportunity, I will be wiring up these, which are the flashy lights. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Nice.
Hopefully get round to that. But yeah, I really do have to get those other ones done. I won't need my soldering iron because I'll be using my twisty tool.
Address.
Second.
You're showing your address on there.
Oh, sorry. It's don't worry about it. If they want to come and stalk me, at least they're keeping away from somebody else who can't handle it. Yep. So I'll be using my little twisty tool. I'll be using a lighter.
We got a light, boy.
Have I got a light? And I'll be using my heat shrink.
Yes.
So yeah, great. That's what you need for this. So
yes.
we crack on.
Cracking on. He says, like he knows what he's doing. No.
So let us start with the lower base. Oh, good Lord, Steff. Right, I need also. Oh, but you've put it somewhere stupid. Oh no, it's in here, like it should be. Going battery. Putting this away because I tend to blow bloody bulbs.
Yes, please don't do that.
Blower. And not that sort of blow either.
I didn't say a word.
No, you didn't have to. I could hear your brain from here.
Okay. It's really loud.
There you go. All done.
Oh yeah. Good, good.
I keep forgetting about things like that.
Yeah. You know you're going to get some luck to this one.
Yes, if they send me things and nice things, then I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Maybe dodgy
Right.
things.
What, are you calling me a dodgy character?
No, they'd be sending you dodgy things.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm not saying you're dodgy either. You're not dodgy.
Right, so we started off with these two. So just make sure that the light still works. Yep. So that one's fine. This one,
That's cool.
yep, that's working fine. So 2 down.
Something to go.
Yeah. Nothing in there that needs doing. So we can crack on with these. Before I do this, and this needs joining up. So Jim said, made it for missing Saturday's auction. Got myself the Tamiya F14 Tomcat kit on Sunday night. Great way to donate to the cause. Oh, mate, you lucky bugger.
Nice. F14 Tomcat Tamiya.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is it the 148?
I believe so, yeah. Are you both working on the STAR? We are both working on the Revell 1650th USS Voyager from Star Trek. And we are both using lighting kits.
Yep.
And we're both using lighting kits from the same place, aren't we?
Yes. Gary.
Yeah, from Gary Hughes at Star Trek Lighting, which is on YouTube as Star Trek Lighting. And also there's a link to his webpage in there, so you can have a look at the stuff. I believe he's also on eBay.
Yes, I'm using a combination of his lighting and my own bits.
Oh, that's right. If you look in the description, there are links there. There's also tells you what we're both using. So I've used an extra. I've used the. Oh, come on, help me. The Shuttle Bay pack.
Oh yeah, you've used the green strawberry shuttle bay.
Yep. So I've used that, and
you've got the green strawberry one for the shuttle bay, and you've also got the external one as well. I've just got the external one.
Yep.
Yeah, at the time that Shuttle Bay one was a little bit out of my price range, but hey ho.
Right, I need to shove my glue gun on. Get that nice and warm.
Huh.
Those to do. That one to do. Glue gun in and on. Get it out my lap. No, you don't want to burn your bits.
No, that's not a viral.
No, that's not very clever. Oh, come on, stand up properly. Jim says, yes, 148 scale Tomcat, Steve, the version with a carrier deck and crew. Ooh.
Oh, that one, yeah, nice.
Yep. Gary T's in. Hello, guys. Hello, Gary.
Yeah,
How you doing? Did you enjoy the 48 and 48, Gary? He was there toddling away on his models.
Oh, come on, where are you?
I'm here.
Hello. Oh, pop me out.
Right. Oh, I've done it again, Steve.
Are we done?
I keep moving my battery. I'm just going to test
So
these.
therefore, you keep losing it.
And that works. Cool. Right. So, or as the Germans say, so.
No,
Do they work?
wasn't he in Superman?
Yep. The white works as well. So when you're building this, always, always, always test, test, and test. So anything you do, once you've done it, you test it.
Yeah.
Not. Right, so what we do is, what I haven't done is put resistors in line with these lights, which you have to do because otherwise you blow the lot.
Yeah.
So do that.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, I like what you did there.
I
Very
like what I did as well.
very in with what we're doing.
Indeed.
Yep. So we'll put a snip there, and we're going to put that in there. So we've gone in the red. So we need a bit of red heat shrink wrap. And we take this tool, which is brilliant. This is something called the WSU30M. And I do this every time. Do you mind if I just go full screen?
Yeah, go for it.
So I can run through this. Before that, Gary T say, I love it. Thank you. Good. Loved. Changes. Jim, looking forward to next year's Models for Heroes Week. Oh, so am I, mate. So am I.
Yes.
That was Jim. And Gary says, I loved it. Thank you. You're very welcome. Right. So this tool, as you can see, is called the WSU-30M. Okay. And it's instead of soldering. So what you do is there's a little stripper there, so you can strip your wires.
Right.
You just pop that in there, like so, and then stick it in till it comes out the other side just, and then pull down, and that strips the wire. And then you do, right, I need to move these, because if I don't, I'm going to use that one to connect it up to.
Don't do that.
No. So, and then we go. Same with that side. Then what I'm going to do is just use a pair of scissors on these and just snip at about 1 centimetre. That side, and about about the same to the other side. Then there's a small notch. You can see that small notch there. So what you do is you feed your wire in there at the top, like so, and it sits in that groove there. Then you slide this bit in the hole below, and then you twist. And there you go. You have yourself a connected resistor. Oh, it's so much simple, and you don't burn your hands. Woohoo! So then we pop a bit of heat shrinking. Will it be all right that side? Yep. And then we do the same this side. So slide that up there. There's a little hole at the top that it goes through into there. And we get this end. Put that down below, and then we twist. There we go. We have that done. And then we slide the heat shrink over. Get our lighter, and being very, very careful, because I'm not careful. I just end up prior to things. Probably because of my neck's armor and a bit of a pyro. You just and then good squeeze, and there we go. There's that one done. Woohoo! No cock up so far, but that can change. So let's go back to both of us. Jim's got a question. Is there a model of the Borg ship, or perhaps cube, more to be accurate? Very good question.
I think there's a 3D printed file out there somewhere, but I've not actually seen an actual like styrene kit like this of one.
No, neither have I. So there may
it'd
be
be nice to build.
Oh yes,
like that with all the green lights and stuff.
Oh yes, lots of goblin snot green.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good question, Jim. Never seen one, so
yeah, I think there's like a 3D print file, but somewhere. But as for a plastic kit like this, I've not seen.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a 3D print file out there somewhere.
I've seen somewhere where someone had done the bits that turned the Voyager into like the Borg upgrades.
Yeah,
with 7-9. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And they did it. They added all the green lightage as well.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty cool, actually. No, no, no. Right, so that's that one in place. Put that together. No, I'm not going to put that in sticky. Right, so now I need to find the cover. To make that bigger.
Couple more comments. Jim says the Borg are by far my favourite Star Trek bad guys of all. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
very much so. Gary says, I've never built a sci-fi model, but if I did, I think I'd want to do the Liberator from Blake 7. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, mate.
Oh, Blake 7.
I have the STL file somewhere. I know there are several STL files out there for the Liberator.
Yeah, I think the next sci-fi kit I want to purchase on my shopping list, should I say, is the Revell Mandalorian Naboo Starfighter.
Oh, the N1.
Yeah, the one he adapted.
Yep. I have the STL, a huge STL file for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on my list of things to do. But the thing is, though, the problem I've got is things keep cropping up.
Yeah.
Like the build for next year. James wants to do a few videos on doing scratch building.
Yeah.
So he's asked me to look into that. So I also volunteered as well because I love scratch building and
The thing I've not done.
it for modeling it is so freeing because there's no constraints. The only constraint you have is your mind.
Yeah, true.
Now people will say to me, oh, I can't do that, I just can't get that, I don't know how to do it. That's fine, not a problem. What you do is do what I do. I just look around, go and look at people like Boylai Hobby Time, Gamey Builds, those guys. Now they are amazing kit bashers. Take inspiration from them. That's what they're there for. That's what they're doing it for. All of them are doing it to inspire people to build differently, to think outside the box. There we go. There's those done. Right, so
yeah, I've got a box of bits for kit bashing, but
yeah,
never actually.
I've got several huge boxes of bits that I've saved up over the years. It's counterintuitive to cut into these. Really is. It's where you start there thinking, what the hell am I doing? Why am I cutting into these? Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's right. I need to do both ends of this. forgot to test this one. Yep, that's working fine. Test that with a snip, I'm going to strip it. Effect. Yep, when you're working with electronics, whenever you do anything to them, test. You should be spending more time testing than you're actually doing building. And if you're building more than you're testing, something's wrong. So there we go. There we go. Both work. Oh, I've got my hand in the way.
That's cool. Let's find my other key. I think this is the other red one. Yes, it is.
Nearly made a right faux pas there.
Whoa, what'd you do?
I nearly attached it to the negative.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can attach it to the negative, but I'd already prepped the positive. There we go. And then snip.
When I rebuild my desk, I've got to put a extension leads in a better place.
Yeah. So go for it. Painting is in. Hello, go for it. How you doing?
Hiya.
Hope you're well. All right, quick test. Cool. Heat shrink.
Come on, Mr. Glue Gun, hurry up.
Yep. Hey. Now I've set fire to it. Let's test it again. Because no my luck. Burnt it. Nope. Cool.
No.
Good job.
All good in the hood.
Yep. I've worked out that when I'm doing the resistors, I do them full length, do them on. Then once I've done it, then I'll snip them down.
And you trim them.
Nipping them down first. Jim's commented, speaking of crossing wires, reminds me of when I crossed a wired car batteries trying to jump start my car. Bloody hell, I bet that gave you a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
Boom.
That gave some kickback.
Oh yeah.
Come on, out you come. You know you want to.
Go with that one. Snip that there. Okay. Snip. For those of you that haven't seen this before, this is the part that I was really, really worried about doing. Oh, there's been many of those in this kit. But this was the one that really made me worry. But as I said, test, test, and test, and everything will be fine.
It will be all right if you test, test, test.
Cool. Right, so that's done. Right, so got 3 in there, 1 in there. Right, let's do this one, but we'll do it here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Well, I have a funny feeling I've missed 2.
No.
I'll have to go through it in a minute.
Okay.
So that's the light strip. I'm not doing that one.
No, you don't need to use this for last strip.
Let's test which one this is. Because the good thing about, yay, so we're doing that one. With using the 3 volt, you're not going to blow anything.
No.
Because the light strip on a 3 volt doesn't work. But in the lighting kit, Gary sends you a 9 volt connector. You have to buy the 9 volt battery, obviously, but it gives you a 9 volt connector. And this is for testing the light strips. So that's, I've labeled that up. That says light strip. So that will light The light strip. There we go. In blue.
Yay.
So I'm keeping that out of the way because, yeah. Bloody chair. The gas piston's going, right? And I'll sit there and all of a sudden I'll just slowly sink.
Drop.
Oh, no, Steff. Switch on. You need to put the shrink wrap on first. Oh, you'd have heard me chunt if I'd have done that wrong. Gary T, if you're still watching, this is me doing stuff outside my comfort zone. I am so far out my comfort zone, I'm in a different bloody postcode.
But you're doing all right.
I've never done electrically before, as in modelling wise. There we go. That's in. Shove that in. And then give it a good old spin. Okay, and that's on. And there we go. Another resistor done. Yay!
Yay.
So then, folks, tell us what you're working on. Let us know. Pop it in the comments. Or tell us if you could make any model kit, what would it be and why? And finally, what would be your ideal kit? Whether it's out there or not, what is something you would like to see made? What about you, Steve? What would...
Excuse me.
No, just interrupt me, why don't you? How rude.
Yes, excuse me.
Sorry, are we keeping you awake, Steve? Sounds like you.
Yeah, yeah. Me? No, never do. What would I like to see built? Excuse me. Oh, that's a difficult question. Currently, I think I'd like to see a 1350 version of HMS Queen Elizabeth,
All right.
the aircraft carrier,
Yeah.
or see, I was going to say a 1350 TOS, but there is one now, so
1/350th what?
TOS Enterprise, the original series,
Ah, yes.
but there is one now.
Nice. Jim says painting the crew figures for the 35th scale Tamir Achilles TD and painting a 48th scale BF-109G6. Oh,
Nice.
Kit I would like to build that I don't have. Was that the question? Yep. That was the question. And also, what would you like to see produced that you want to build that isn't out there?
Right, that's that one done.
I think for me, I would love to see somebody step up and take the place of Wingnut Wings.
Yeah.
With a similar quality. I love World War One stuff, especially planes.
Yeah, I like the look of it, but I think it's way too fiddly for me. But you like doing that, so
That's the thing, though. If you've never done rigging, try it. It's like track bashing. It's something you can sit and do, like track bashing.
Right.
It's something you can do while sitting in front of the telly watching a film.
Mm.
And it's all like anything, practice, practice, practice.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
And it's like doing this. I am hoping and praying to make a right royal cock up. Just to show people that, yeah, it's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah, and it's like
It's like,
to show you things.
oh, I have blown. How many have I blown? See, 3 or 4 bulbs.
I've done a
Maybe.
few. Yeah.
All because of a simple cock up by testing the wrong lights with the wrong battery. And I've done it on several occasions, and I'm like, what the hell are you playing about at, you idiot?
But like you say, that after a while that comes in. As you say, you keep practicing, it comes more natural.
Second nature.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Oh, don't worry about that, Steve. I'm always doing stuff like that. Yeah, Lise, what word am I looking for? And she'll go, you're looking for this word? Yeah, how do you know? I know you too well. Jim says, a 48 scale Airfix Lysander is what I want to see. That and the Fairy Battle. Come on, Airfix. Talking of the Fairy Battle, I have heard a whisper that may be coming out this year.
Oh.
But it's only a whisper. It's a friend of a friend of a friend who allegedly spoke to Dale. Jim says Qatari has made a good start as a replacement for Wingnut Wings. Do you mean strictly on terms of World War One airplanes, Steff? Yeah. I love sitting and rigging. I've got 2 on the go at the moment. I've got the Albatross that I'm building on a Friday as a buddy build with Mikey.
Albatross.
Good fish, Albatross. And the Copper State Models Caudron G3 that I'm building on my channel, which I will be working on the next episode this afternoon, as in editing it. So that'll get edited this afternoon, tomorrow morning, and released tomorrow evening. But I enjoy sitting here and doing it with people. And Jim says, does the Albatross come with wafers? Oh, of course it does. Of course it does. Little green light.
Green.
So that one's done. We've got some comments. Gary T says, Edward looked to do some really nice World War One aircraft. That is so tempting, as I love that era, but rigging is so scary. Never done it. Right, Gary. You can watch my channel. I do a bit of rigging. I've done a couple of World War One aircraft that I've rigged. But my inspiration comes from a guy called Flying Circus Models. Go and look him up. His rigging, he explains it so easily. He shows how to do it. You can either buy the turnbuckles and the eyes from Gaspatch. They are quite expensive. Or you can do what he does and I do. I make my own. I find it really, really relaxing. with the cauldron, I'm just going to show you a couple. I'm not going to show you the whole lot of me doing all the rigging. It's just so boring. I'll show you probably about 5 minutes of it, and that'll be it. There we go. Yep, that one works. But it's great fun. Duke Wellington, g'day guys from Oz. It's 11 o'clock at night here, and I'm working a night shift. Luckily, I can watch you blokes while I work. Excellent. Hello.
G'day.
Jim says Monty Python live on into the 21st century. Oh yes. Jim says Flying Circus Models is a great modeler. Awesome work. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'd love to do a buddy build with him. Love to. So if he ever watches this, then give us a shout. Well up for it. But the thing is, he's in Canada. So I could probably do it late afternoon here. That'll be sort of mid-morning over there. Well, yep. Nope, the offer's out there if he ever sees us, which I doubt very much because he's a World War I model and won't watch sci-fi. Well, I don't know. I'm making an assumption there. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to replenish my 1.5 mil red soon. I'm starting to run out. That's heat shrink.
Oh, heat shrink.
Yeah. Dink. Yep, that's lit. 3 more to do. Of the ones I've already done. I tell you what, because I was so nervous of doing it,
Yeah.
I didn't do them. And I wish I
Yeah.
had done it, because it's not hard.
Yeah.
It's scary, yeah, very scary, because I'm snipping into circuits I've already made. And yeah, so Jim's made another comment. One handicap I have is a shaky left hand. Causes problems with a lot of modelling functions, including rigging. I am cracking on though, not going to let that stop me. I have a similar issue, Jim. Yeah, I'm right-handed. Look at that. But there's my left hand. No, being serious, I get the shakes in my left hand as well. So I know what it's like, especially when I start to really concentrate. I have to stop and just relax, take some deep breaths, and just allow the tremors to subside. But it can be so bloody frustrating, especially when you're doing fine work and rigging and stuff, and it's like, oh, that point just when you think you've got into the hole. For anybody that's interested, I'm just about to do some blatant self-promotion, Steve. Apologies.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I will be doing some live streaming in the evenings in the UK for a new build I'm doing. And I'll be going through it completely live, no editing, nothing like that. So watch out for those. It could be tomorrow evening, all dependent on my dear lady. If she's out rehearsing for the show she's doing, then it may be as early as tomorrow.
And what is it you're building?
Aha, that's a secret.
Ah.
So I'm being a complete and utter tease. Also, once I have finished the builds with Steve here and Mikey, I have another one that I'm planning. I've already spoken to the person and they are well up for it. So it will be a case of organising it between the two of us and deciding what we're going to build and what's going to happen. So
Nice.
red nav, light strip. Right, there's a light strip. I need to test this one. So tested the other one. make sure I've got the right one. Light strip, red nacelle, red nav. Red. Yep. That's working fine. Park that right away. Yep, that one's working fine. So now all I need to do is snip into the red one. Get you, Steve.
Huh?
Have a look. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's just nacelle. Just need to put some fibre fill in there just to glare that flicker.
Yeah.
And yeah, then that just attach the clear pieces, and then that's done.
Nice. Looking good, mate. Looking good.
Anything else?
Jim says one problem. I'm a lefty. Bless him. That must be a nightmare.
Yeah.
He also says that for me, it could be hereditary. My late father suffered from the same thing, increased as he aged. I think most people have a slight tremor. It's just how you deal with it. Do you let it rule you, or do you say, no, I'm just going to... Because some people, I know, I can't remember who it is, they try and really lock in their opposite hand. They've got the shake too. And soon they start to shake in that hand. And it sounds really weird, but they try and get the tremors to meet up. So they're tremoring at the same rate in opposite hands. And they said, oh, painting's so simple now. Really weird how people can actually adapt to things like that. He goes on and says, excellent, Steff. I have my notifications set for your channel. So on with the show, mate. Thank you very much. I will look forward to seeing you there. Gary T, do you prime your parts and build, or build and then prime? All depends what I'm building. All depends what I'm building. So this, not sure yet. I haven't even got to putting it all together. I've probably got about 60 hours in this build so far. I don't know about you, Steve.
Quite a few, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really thought of.
No, I haven't thought about painting and priming yet. All I'm doing is stressing out about the electricity and getting that sorted.
It's primed, most of it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, most of it's primed. But not all of it. It's like these nacelles aren't primed.
No. I am taking it. Sorry, Steve, go.
The secondary hull and the saucer section, that's all primed.
Cool. I am taking it from the fact that you're doing what you're doing at the moment, that you have put all your resistors in.
Yeah, I have different resistors, different LEDs. So that's why I didn't use the ones that came with Gary's thing. I use my own from a different source LED, which are pre-resisted.
So come on then, don't spill.
What?
What are they? Where'd you get them from? How much?
Right, okay. I get them from. Now you're going to ask me a question which is going to take me a while to answer. I get my lighting from Bright Components.
Okay, if you can send me a link, then I can put that in the description underneath your stuff.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
and I know Gary watches this because he subscribed to my channel. So if you're interested, Gary Hughes, his channel, he's the guy who does all the lighting for these. His channel is Star Trek Lighting. He's also got an eBay shop and a web page, all in the description below. Oh my God, my perception just went absolute. Oh, you absolute muppet.
What?
I've gone and done it. Forgot
What have
to
you
put
done?
the heat shrink on.
Oh,
Well, there had to be one.
that's no biggie.
No, but there had to be one, didn't there? It's not a big cock up, but it's a cock up. There you go. See?
We all do them.
Oh,
Right,
God,
you talking about cock ups? If I just had thought, oh yeah, that's good, I'm gonna glue that together like that, that would have been a cock up.
yeah. Why? What you not done?
Well, look at it. Look at the orientation.
Oh dear. Wrong way round.
Yeah.
But yeah, with cock ups, I like to show mine because then people can see it and go, well, actually, yeah, he's making cock ups. It's normal. It's normal to cock up.
Definitely.
I watched Plasmo's new video. If you've not seen it, go watch it. It's awesome. But he's got such a following. People expect to see no cock ups, so he doesn't show them. And I find that don't get me wrong, he's an amazing modeler. He's bloody awesome. I find it infuriating personally that he won't show his cock ups. Yeah, come on, Plasmo, show your cock ups. Show us you're human. Yeah. See, I think me personally, seeing people cock up inspires me because then I go, well, actually, yeah, it's taken them a few attempts to get that done. It's going to be the same for me. I'm going to make cock ups. Then that way, I don't get frustrated when I do make cock ups.
That's right. We're all human.
Yeah.
But you going back to Gary, who provides the lighting set for this. If the good thing about Gary, if you're not sure about something, all you got to do is contact him, and he'll go through it with you.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, because I've used quite a few of his lighting kits now.
Yeah, he is extremely helpful.
Yeah, very. And it all comes. You get your box of bits, and then you get a PDF file which comes through. You just save it to your desktop, and it's very, very well explained. Follow the instructions, and he goes through it with you on it exactly like what Steff's showing there. It's very well explained in all of what he does.
Yeah,
like I say, if you've got a problem, he's very contactable, and he will get back to you.
It's like, there you go, there's the first page. Let me just put that full screen so you can have a look. So that's your first page. There's your contents of the lighting kit. Yeah, big red letters. The most important thing to get your head around is at what stage do you build and what stage do you add lighting. Read and understand instructions of both your kit and the lighting. Yeah, you got a load of tips here. Read and understand instructions. Painting the inside of the model will stop any light bleed through the model as the walls are very thin. Paint it black, then white, as it is a good reflector. Yeah, good idea to paint the LEDs black on the inside of the model once they're glued in place. This will stop any flashing through the windows. A hot glue gun is ideal for holding LEDs in place. Always solder the strips and LEDs before you place them on the model. Yep, otherwise you might melt the model. Always take care when dealing with electricity. Use a 9-volt battery to check that all LEDs light up after each stage. And most of all, have plenty of patience. All right, he said that. Now, me reading that, I should be able to put the 9-volt battery on these.
Yep.
Right, sod it. Okay, here goes. I've got the resistor in place. If this blows, I'm going to be a bit miffed. I'm really nervous about this.
Yeah.
So, according to that, this should light up and not blow. No, it's just blown. No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
That's because the there we go. Yay!
Yay! There you go.
Phew.
Sorted.
So that's done. And we're down to the last one. I've already done one there. Down to the last one. Oh, I know what I've got to do too. Oh no, they're done. So where am I missing to? Ooh, interesting. Right then, there's 8 people watching. Remember, give us both some love. Like both videos on both channels. If you're a member of each channel, then join and become a member of the other channel. That'd be awesome. Steve, you have control because I need a cup of tea.
Can you put us onto both screens?
You've got. I thought. Did you not have control?
No.
Okay. I know you're a admin. Right, 2 minutes or 5, depends on how long.
That one will go there. So it will be green. Just need to mark up. Mark. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so that's them in place. They're just held together with tape at the moment, and then I will check and recheck again, and then I'll run all the wires properly, and then it'll all be glued properly. Because I do a lot of wiring. I don't do as much as what I used to at the moment, but I have a DC power supply, so I can check my LEDs with this, and I can vary the power. But right now I'm looking for. So these are the LEDs I use. They're just pre-wired and pre-resisted. So. Right, so that's one. Let's go that side. But with the Gary's LEDs, I don't just discard them. I do keep them because they do come in handy. And then sometimes what I do is if I'm bored, I'll get a load of them and do all the resisting and set up all the resistors. And I'll just wire up a load. I just tend to find these a lot easier and quicker. Sorry, excuse me. To use. In the meantime. So. Now, question now is I've drilled out the holes there. And I'm going to put the LEDs above the holes, glue them down, and then the theory is, you can see it, I can't see it, but I have, there you go, some fibre optic, and that will go through the hole and sit on the LED itself. Because with the in the cells, I've got them LED sticking out prone, but on the shuttle bay area, I don't want them to be seen prone like that, because I want it to be more or less a smooth surface. So that's what I'm doing here. Some people will sand off these LEDs to get them a bit flat, but I think sometimes when you do that, it does dull the LED a little bit. So, but what I should do as well, once these are in place, I should hot glue gun these in. And then because I need the white one here for the nav, once that's in place, so I'm really not sure how to do this at the moment, because I didn't want this one to go too far back because then it encroaches in the shuttle bay. But at the same time, you've got to light this rear section. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure how I shall do that, because this one will flash, and obviously you don't want it to be flashing through there. So I shall probably get my tulip. I haven't got it to hand, so I can't show you. But basically, it's a black liquid glue, and I will put it around here to stop light leak going there, and the same on here. And somehow I've got to do the same with that one there, and then get a form of LED to shine through here. And it does come with strips to do that, but I don't think my strip's going to fit in there, so I've got to dress that.
Right, well, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
So let's get this finished, shall we? Right, we've been going for an hour and a half nearly. Yeah, it's like, where the hell has the time gone?
What about where's it gone? Where's my bloody
Oh, good Lord.
Huh?
I've done it again.
No.
Yep, forgot to put the heat shrink on. Oh, well. The thing is, I just sat there and cut it, ready for it.
Then forgot it.
Yeah. Right, got a comment from Gary T. He says, any tips for getting rid of moulding lines in awkwardly shaped parts?
Very fine bits of sanding strips.
I've got these sorts of files and I can't remember the name of them. They have got pointy end and on there, and I can't remember the name of them, but I've had these for ages. They're what I use for getting into awkward shapes. If you don't have any files like that, what you could do is get a toothpick and glue some sandpaper to the point. If that's too small, get yourself where are they? There you go. Some of these lozenge shaped stirrers, and put different grades of sandpaper on them, and that will allow you to get into tight spaces as well. So it all depends what you need it for. Or you can grab a bamboo stick and put some sandpaper on the point of that. So they're my homemade ones. And there's my other homemade sanding sticks. Really soft foam. curves, harder foam, and then you just got a normal stick. Or what you can do is on the back side of there, so you've got 400 on a foam bit, and then just stick some 400 on there, so you've got two different sorts of foam stick. That was because a friend of mine made some of these up, and he said, look, I've made some of yours, but I've made an addition. I said, what's that? He said, I've put some on the back as well, same grit. And I'm like, what a brilliant idea. Can I use that? It's like, yeah, as long as you give me the credit for it. And credit goes out to Simon Quambro, fellow armourer. He came up with the idea of putting some on the back as well. So, yeah.
Good idea.
There you go, Gary. Hopefully that can help. But as Steve already said, it depends on the shape and where you're trying to get into. Right then, 9-volt battery. Let's do some testing. Right, this is a red nav. Yep. That works. This is a red nacelle. Yes, it's got one in. Cool. Then we have the strip light. Nice. So that's working fine. Haven't stripped these wires, so I mustn't have tested them. Yep. So that's working fine.
Cool.
It's working fine.
Yay.
Yay. He says he's trying to get into springs and suspension of a tank. Then I would use the back of a knife. Either the back of a knife or the front, the blade that's very blunt. And just very gently scrape it away. Right, that is all the lighting tested with a 9-volt battery and everything works fine.
Fantastic.
Right. For those of you that haven't seen, there you go, that's all the PE that goes on here. And on the bottom saucer section. And the bottom of there. And there is the saucer base section.
Yeah, that's cool. I do like that.
I'm not going to be putting the lid on that. So it allows the light to flood in.
Right. Gotcha. Damn.
Got some more comments. Gary T says, thank you. You're welcome. Jim says,
You're-
Gary T, is that the Tamiya Churchill you're working on? And Gary T says, yes. And Mum and son, train rail fans. Good morning, guys, and hello all in chat. Hello, Mum and son, train rail fans.
Hiya.
Some new people to my channel.
Yeah.
Do you recognise them, Gary?
Yeah, I think I've come through on mine. Yeah.
All right, cool. So, hello, folks, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, indeed. So, Mum and son trail rail fans, please hop over to Steff's channel and give him a like and a sub. That would be great.
Thank you very much. Please remember, folks, like the video if you can, and feel like you would like to, then please share it as well.
Sorry, I'll go mute because that's annoying.
Oh, good Lord, it's an absolute mess in there. So I'm just going to take these out and use them one by one.
Yeah, it's Tammy and Ray. This one.
Okay. Hello, Tammy and Ray. Right, so I'm up to where I want to be up to. We've been doing this for an hour and 45.
Okay.
And I don't want to start something fresh. So I'll be doing the flashy white things and putting cables on there and doing that next time. So
Okay.
all the lights are working. So I need to start putting things together as well for that.
Okie dokie.
So let's have a look, see what you've been up to, Steve, what you've managed to get done. Before that, comments quickly. Mum and son, please call us Tammy and Ray. We have been in before. Excellent. What are you both working on? Well, you're just in time for the end. So you'll be able to see what we're working on. So we'll start with Steve. There you go, Steve. Up to you, mate.
So, I have fitted my red and green nav lights in this back of the shuttle bay area, the platform. I've just sanded these down a little bit because they were sat a little bit proud. But now it's that, but that's not too bad because I will be using my tulip to light block that as well. So they're sat like so. And let's just hook up to the power. So as you can see, there is light leak around there still, but I shall put my tulip around there. And then, so the theory is then, he says, where I've drilled out the holes above those is when I put in the fibers, they come through. So I'll just do that. And no, that, no, you're going to go off. No, you don't want to go off. That one. You can just see. So the fiber will stick through there. But like I say, this light leak around here, that'll all be blocked with the fiber fill. So we've got the green one there and the red one there, and that will be the same on the other side. So you can see there, and there. So then we just got to do the flashy one next. So that's all in place. We just need to carry on. Like I said earlier on, I've just got to sort out how I'm going to put the flashy one there and then light block that so that I can still light up these back windows.
Yeah,
got to work that one because it's a bit tight. The other thing I've done is I've worked on the nacelles. They are practically finished. The wiring's all done, he says, because it doesn't wire up. Oh no, because it's done that bit. I've put in here the flicker LED, and I've just got to put some fiber in there, this stuff, so it just cuts down the glare from the bulby LED. And then I've got to just run some more cable on these ones to make them the same length, rather than a whole bunch of them coming through. Just have two coming through, and that is the nacelle with the red LED nav. That's all held together in tape at the moment. And then we have the other side, which is the green LED nav, and there as well. And then we've got the same with the LED in the like exhaust engines. Again, some fiber fill to go in there, and that is that. So yeah, and they will all sit together and sit in there. And then I'm getting close to finishing. I should then get all this put in and glued. I've got the blue strip clear to paint again, and then infill the red clears. The clears aren't sitting in so well. These ones have been glued in, but they're still not totally secure. So as I've just pushed that in, so yeah, leave it alone. But that's where I'm at.
cool, brilliant. Thank you very much, Steve. Bit of progress today on your part.
Yep.
Well done, you.
And your good self.
Quickly, Tammy and Ray have said, sorry we came in later in your stream. We're in US time, so just waking up and cooking breakfast for my guys. Oh, very
Whoa. What's for breakfast?
Steve, that is coming along nicely. Love the lights.
Thank you.
I'm sure she'll tell us what. I'm sure Tammy will tell us what she's cooking while I'm going through what I've got done. So to begin with, I've got all the resistors in. So I've just gone through and put all the resistors in, and then tested them with a 9-volt battery, not the 3-volt. The 3-volt works, but the 9-volt works as well. Without the resistor, it doesn't work. You blow the lights. So that may look clear, but it is red. That one's red. Those all work. So I've done those parts. So this is all the sort of hanger bay in the cells area, all those parts. So I've got the outboard and the cells, the red and the green ones, they all work perfectly fine. The strip light works fine. So they're all done. This one's tested and done. That works fine. Need to hot glue that in place. These top ones all work fine. They've got the resistors in. So they're the white lights. They need connecting up. So it's just the white lights mainly that I've got to connect up on their own cables. And yeah, so everything's tested and working fine. Brilliant.
Hey.
So here we go. Oh, lovely. Bacon, egg and cheese sandwiches. No.
Nice.
I'm hungry. I've got some bacon and cheese wraps in the freezer. Tammy says, Steff coming along as well. Lots of lights on yours as well. Great work. Thank you very much, Tammy. Really appreciate it. So then, folks, that's us for today. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Yes, so we'll see you next Tuesday.
You beat me to it. So, Steve, if you'd like to say your batty ties.
Batty ties. See you next week.
Yep. See you next week. Stay safe. Keep modelling. And we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.